Steel meets stone. Hydraulics load up, and the ground that looked unbreakable a second ago suddenly starts moving fast. A full bucket rises, the upper structure swings with purpose, and in one clean dump, the truck bed takes on another wave of payload. This is the heartbeat of a productive mine. Tight cycles, smart positioning, and operators who make thousands of pounds look effortless. Insane mining loading. Cat 6015B loads Mercedes and MAN in 2 passes, plus Liebherr 974 cold trucks. Today you're watching 2 heavy hitters on real mining work. First, the Cat 6015B running a high-efficiency 2-pass loading pattern on Mercedes and MAN trucks. Quick, balanced, and consistent. Then we switch over to the Liebherr 974, loading coal onto trucks with smooth control and repeatable cycles that keep haulage moving. As you watch, pay attention to the small details: bucket entry angle, swing timing, where the load is placed in the bed, and how little the machines waste motion. That's where production is won. Let's start with the Cat 6015B. This is a mining-class hydraulic excavator built to take on abrasive material, long shifts, and heavy buckets without losing rhythm. Machines in this class typically operate with high-output diesel power, feeding a hydraulic system designed for sustained digging force. Because real rock loading isn't about quick flicks, it's about controlled strength. Watch closely as the 6015B approaches the face. The operator doesn't slam the bucket into the pile. The teeth set, the stick draws in, and the bucket curls through the material in one continuous pull. That curl is the money move. It uses hydraulic leverage to break interlock and fill the bucket densely while reducing shock loads. Look at this angle when the bucket comes out. You'll notice the load is tight, less spill on the way to the truck. That's not just cleaner, it's faster. Every rock that falls short becomes rework later, and rework is lost tonnage. Now watch the swing arc. The 6015B rotates with a tight, controlled swing. No over-rotation, no hunting for the bed. In production loading, smooth swing equals quicker cycles and less wear on the swing system. The best operators aren't fast in a frantic way. They're fast because every movement has a purpose. Now the key feature of this setup: 2-pass loading. 2-pass loading works when bucket size, material fragmentation, and truck capacity line up. With the right combination, the operator can fill the truck efficiently with minimal time spent under the excavator. Watch closely as the first pass lands in the bed. It's not random. The operator places material toward the front portion to build a stable base and prevent overloading the rear. Then the second pass finishes the load and evens it out. Balanced loading matters. Uneven loads can stress tires and suspension, affect braking, and make trucks feel unstable on rough haul roads. You'll also see the operator controlling dump height. They're dumping high enough to clear the sideboards, but not so high that rock free falls and bounces out. That's an efficiency detail most people miss. Less bounce means more material stays in the truck, and it reduces cleanup around the loading area. Another subtle skill: the bucket stays relatively close during the swing. Keeping the load tucked in improves stability and shortens the swing path, which saves seconds every cycle. Here's a real-world performance highlight. In many mines, saving even 5 to 10 seconds per truckload can add up to extra loads over a shift, especially when multiple trucks are queued. That's why you'll see this operator avoid unnecessary repositioning. Notice the excavator's stance: tracks planted square to the working face. Repositioning may look minor, but it interrupts the flow. Great operators set up a dig, swing, dump, return rhythm and protect it. Now we move to the Liebherr 974 loading coal. Different material, different approach. Coal is often lighter than hard rock, but it can be messy. Dust, spillage, and load shifting are real issues. Watch closely as the 974 digs into the coal pile. The entry is smoother, the bucket fills quickly, and the cycle speeds up. With coal, consistency is everything. Consistent bucket fills, consistent swing speed, and controlled dumps that spread the load rather than stacking it into one tall mound. Look at this angle over the truck bed. The operator isn't just dropping coal in the center, they're distributing it to level the load, which helps keep the truck stable during hauling and reduces the chance of coal spilling out on uneven ground. Also notice how the bucket opens, gradual release instead of a single violent dump. That controlled release reduces dust bursts and keeps coal from blasting over the sideboards. It's cleaner, safer, and more efficient. Watch closely for the no dead time technique. As soon as the bucket empties, the boom and stick are already returning toward the dig area while the upper structure swings back. The movements overlap, which keeps the hydraulics working instead of waiting. That's professional operation, blending functions to minimize idle moments. And pay attention to truck positioning. A well-placed truck sits in the excavator's sweet spot, so the operator doesn't need long reaches or wide swings. Less reach means faster cycles, more stability, and less stress on components. If you're into real mining production and heavy equipment skill, hit like so this video reaches more machine fans. And drop a comment. Which one impressed you more? The CAT 6015B's 2-pass loading on Mercedes and MAN trucks, or the Liebherr 974's smooth call cycles? If you want more videos like this with close-up machine action and operator breakdowns, subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for the next upload. More heavy iron, bigger loads, and even tighter cycles as we follow the machines deeper into the mine and show what high production really looks like.